So let's go ahead and get started in our child's pose. But we'll stay a little elevated first with our hips up, our forearms down, and we'll do some nice shifting from side to side, starting to get some space through the outside of the hips, and then continue to reach the hips further back and walk your hands forward and get more shifting out of your rib cage. And continue that process, sending your knees wider, softening the tailbone all the way back, and still reaching the fingertips forward and feeling the armpits reaching toward the ground, trying to get as much space through those shoulders as well. And then settle into wherever the depth of your child's pose is right now, and take a deep breath. Exhale off the back of your throat. Then another inhale, walk your hands further out. Exhale, send your tailbone further back. With your next breath, spread your fingertips nice and wide and shift your shoulders out over your hands. Wrap your biceps forward, tuck your toes. Press up and through right into our first down dog. We feel the reach of the tailbone toward the ceiling, the heels toward the ground. Each of our fingertips is pressing firmly into the mat. Then we lift our left heel and let our right leg lengthen deeper. We turn our neck and look underneath our right arm. Then we lift our right heel, we sink our left, and we look under our left arm. As we look back at our toes, maybe our heart gets through a little deeper as we pedal our heels up and down. Just getting those calves and ankles awake here. And then with your next breath, push off your toes, come forward out to your plank, tap your knees to the ground, keep your toes tucked under and send your hips to your heels, and add some motion there. Getting more movement through the arches of the feet. One more inhale. And then on our exhale again, we'll press off our toes. Come forward, shoulders over hands. Press the heels back. Exhale into your down dog again. This time we'll lift our heels up high, press the chest through toward our thighs for our crouching tiger. And then we'll lift our tailbone again, drop the heels back down, finding that down dog. Exhale one more time out to that plank pose. We'll tap those knees down. We'll sit on our heels one more time. Adding any shifting that feels good. The space should feel like it's getting more open. Maybe you let your forehead rest so that you can get a quick release out of your wrists. And then this time, as we shift forward, shoulders come out over hands again. One more time through to that down dog. This time we'll move our gaze forward and move our toes to the front of our mats. As we meet here in the front, maybe you bring your blocks out in front of your toes if you want to use blocks. And we'll press through our right leg and keep our left knee bent. So we're just getting more length out of our right leg. So it's kind of like walking out the dog, but from a different angle. And then we switch, we bend our right knee, we let our left leg lengthen. Starting to open up those hamstrings. Then again, we'll bend into that left knee, but we'll move our left forearm onto our left thigh. Straighten through your right leg, so you're really lifting that right hip. And then your right arm will reach to the sky. We're still lengthening out of the back of that right leg, pushing the hip back. And then we release, we bend our right knee, we lengthen our left, our right forearm's on our right thigh, our left arm reaches to the sky. Try to stack those shoulders, focus on that left hip bone reaching to the back so it gets more length. And then we'll bring both forearms down. We'll move to our hands to thighs. We'll tuck the chin, push away from our legs. Round the spine up, turn the palms forward and find our mountain pose. Inhale, we'll reach up tall. We'll take our fingertips to the base of our skull, tip our head back, and let your head rest in your fingertips and try to pull your elbows as wide as you can. Then inhale, lift the base of your skull, let your chin soften to your chest. Release your arms and come all the way down in ragdoll. So let everything soften and release. And we'll take a breath there. Then move your hands out onto your shins, lengthen into that nice flat back, long legs, long spine. As you bend your knees, maybe you bring your blocks next to your pinky toes, you step your left foot back. We wiggle the ball of the left foot away. We lengthen through the sides of the waist so that our core is still engaged. We're not rounding our shoulders, they're back and down. And you can always have hands on right thigh if that's a better space for you. Our left knee will tap down, we'll lift the heart forward. Then we'll push that left heel back and lengthen through that side body. And then we'll tap that left knee down and lift the heart a little higher. And then we'll push that left heel back and lengthen. This time we'll tap that left knee down and drop the toes under. So we're pressing through the top of the foot. The left hand will be directly under the shoulder on a block or floor, and the right arm will rotate to the sky. We're still pressing the front of that left hip forward, lengthening those hip flexors. That right hand will wrap across your back toward the outside of your left hip. You'll nudge that right shoulder up toward the sky. Take a deep breath. Then releasing that right arm up, it will come onto that right thigh. You'll push off that right thigh, sweep that left arm up and back for crescent, hips reaching forward. Then we'll release the left hand down. We'll tuck the left toes under. We'll push the left heel back, bring the right forearm to your right thigh. Let your left heel go nice and flat so it's same angle as the back of your mat. Your left arm will then reach to the ceiling. You can keep your right elbow on the thigh, or you can slide it down the inside of your ankle. You're using the right elbow to nudge your knee outward toward your pinky toe. We take a deep breath. Beautiful. We push off our right foot, stand up tall for gentle warrior. Lengthen your right leg, drop your shoulders off your ears, and then bring your arms forward and back. Look down your right fingertips. Pull the hips to the back as you reach your right fingertips forward. Then let that right hand come down. Rotate that left hand to the ceiling for your triangle. Try to find some nice length through the back of that right leg, deepening down towards your thigh as you get more space. Then we bend into that right knee. We move our right elbow back onto the thigh. We take our left arm and our left hip and they rotate us forward. We push off our right foot, bend our left knee, and step that left foot to the front. We meet in that forward fold, letting our head hang heavy. Our elbows are hanging out toward our toes. Our whole spine should feel like it's just releasing down. We move our hands back onto our shins, finding that nice flat back. Long legs, long spine. This time, as you bend your knees, you'll again maybe move your blocks next to your pinky toes. You'll push off your left foot, step your right foot back. Check to see if your left knee and ankle are aligned. Your right heel is pushing away. You're bracing out of the sides of the waist. Shoulders back. Fingertips can be on your blocks. They can be on that left thigh, whichever one works for you. That right knee will tap down. We just start getting space through the front of the hip, lifting the heart. Then we push that right heel back, lengthen through the calf, long through the sides of the waist. Again, the right knee taps down, the heart lifts even higher, a little more back bend. We push that right heel back, find that nice length through your calf, brace through the sides of the waist. This time that right knee comes down, the toes drop under, you're pushing your hips forward. Your right hand comes down underneath your right shoulder, block or floor. Your left arm rotates up to the sky. Can you press through the top of your right foot, reach the front of your hip further forward, rotate that left hand back, bring it across your back toward the outside of your right hip, and then try to nudge that shoulder toward the sky. Your gaze is upward. We breathe, inhale, and exhale. That left hand reaches to the ceiling and then comes down onto that left thigh. We still press through our feet. We sweep that right arm up and back, lifting through the heart, hips reach forward. Then adding that left arm when you're ready. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, that left elbow comes onto your left thigh. Right fingertips are supporting as we tuck our right toes, push the heel back. Then that right heel goes flat. It's pushing away. Your right arm rotates, reaches to the sky. You can keep your left elbow on the thigh, nudging the knee outward, or you can slide it down the inside of your ankle. You can put a block there. But you're trying to nudge your knee toward your pinky toe side of your left foot. So we get that inner thigh, inner hip space. We take a deep breath. We give a big push off our left foot, stand up tall. You're gentle warrior. Shoulders drop away from ears, arms release forward and back, nice and strong. The hips pull back. We hinge from that left hip crease, reaching the fingertips forward. Find the length out of your hamstring, and then lower that left hip. Maybe a block, maybe your shin, inside or outside your foot. Your right fingertips are reaching toward the ceiling. We try to deepen into it if we feel like we grow some hamstring there. One more inhale. We bend into that left knee. Our right shoulder and right hip rotate us forward. We shift forward, we step our left foot back, and we meet in our plank pose. Our palms are pulling toward our toes, we're lengthening through the back of the neck. Exhale, we press up and through to our down dog, looking back at our toes. Make sure you're wrapping those triceps away from your ears so that you have more space for your heart. Inhale, lift your heels, come out to your plank. Choosing knees or toes here, elbows hug your ribs, the hips soften down, the shoulders pull away. Forearms come out front, the heart reaches the ceiling. We take a deep breath. We exhale. Inhale, we lower the rib cage down. We move our hands out wider than the mat on what we call our lizard hands, right? So we're on our fingertips, but our knuckles have a bend to them instead of straight knuckles bend. Press through the tops of your feet. Roll your shoulders back. Press off your fingertips. Lift your heart forward. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, shoulders back. Press your feet. Lift your heart. Now this time, take your left shoulder, pull it back. Reach your right shoulder across. So it's reaching toward the ground and across toward the left. So you feel the front of that shoulder. Then we take that right shoulder, it does a big roll back. The left shoulder comes in and across as you look to your right. Then that left shoulder pulls back. We lower the rib cage down. We move our hands into the sides of our waist, elbows tight to the body. We choose knees or toes, get strong through your core. Push away from the ground. Exhale into your down dog. Feel your fingertips pushing forward, your tailbone going high. We take a deep breath. Exhale, we come out to our plank. We feel our palms pulling toward our toes. We're lengthening through the back of the neck. Exhale, we press through to our down dog. We do that lift of our heels as high as you can get them. Then bend your knees deeply. Reach your ribcage through for your crouching tiger. Then lift your tailbone again and let your heels reach back down toward the ground. Lift your gaze toward the front of your mat. Move your toes to the front. When you get to the front, feet are hip distance, toes are spread wide. Both knees start bent. We move our left forearm to our left thigh. We lengthen our right leg and rotate that right arm up. We bend both knees. We keep our right leg bent. We lengthen our left leg and reach our left arm up. Left leg straight, right leg bent. Left hand to left thigh, right hand comes in. We touch, scoop the belly, round the spine up. Roll the shoulders back, meet in your mouth. Inhale, we go. Exhale again, either fingertips coming to the base of your skull, or if you enjoy that full goddess pose, back of the hands heavy, wide across the chest. Inhale, we reach up top. Exhale, the hands come through the heart center. We release all the way down. Again, bring in your blocks in if you wish. Your left foot steps to the back. We wiggle through the ball of the foot. Your option here to bring that left knee down or leave the knee up. Left hand under left shoulder, right arm rotates to the sky. Right hand comes to right thigh. If you choose to leave your left knee up, you'll give it a little softness. It will get a little bend to it. We sweep that left arm up into our crescent, heart coming up, a little back bend. Maybe that right arm joins the left, thumbs pulling toward the back wall. Exhale, our right forearm comes to our right thigh. That left arm sweeps back. We lift that left heel, it drops out flat. Then that left arm reaches to the ceiling. Right hand might slide down the inside of that knee, nudging it out toward your pinky toe. We give a big push off our right foot. We stand up tall, gentle warrior. Shoulders release away from the ears. Arms come out to triangle. We pull that right hip back. We hinge from our right hip crease coming forward. Then we lower that right hand down, left arm back up. Again, choosing your block, your shin, or the ground for that right hand. Try to stack those shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, we bend into that right knee. We again push up into our gentle warrior. We bend the right knee here. We rotate that left hip and our torso to the front. We bring our hands to our heart. We have a focal point out in front. We zip that core space. We get strong through our right leg. As we press off, that left heel will reach to the back wall. Flexing the ankle, pushing the heel away. Toes pointed straight down. Shoulders and hips parallel to the ground. As you come up, that left knee will come out front. We'll create our stillness there. We'll move that left foot down our right shin. Hips pointed forward. Maybe you move your hands to your hips. This is flamingo. We reach up top. Exhale, left foot steps down. Inhale, open to your goddess. Inhale, tall. Exhale, hands to heart. We release all the way down to our fold. Again, maybe bring in your blocks in. Exhale, we lengthen into that flat back, long legs, long spine. Inhale, bend your knees, fingertips to ground, right foot steps to the back. Check to make sure left knee and ankle are aligned, right heel pushing away, long through that right leg. And then maybe you choose to bring that right knee down or keep it lifted, right hand under the shoulder, maybe with a block, left arm rotating to the sky. A deep breath, inhale. Exhale, that left hand comes to that left thigh. If you're keeping your right knee up, you'll give it a little bit of softness, or it's all the way down. Sweep that right arm up. Lift the heart, your crescent. Maybe left arm joins right. Can you create more of a back bend? Inhale. Exhale. We bring that left forearm to that left thigh. We lift that right heel, then drop it flat. That right arm reaches to the sky. Try to stack your shoulders. Use your left elbow to nudge your knee toward your pinky toe. Maybe you slide it down the inside. Deep breath, inhale there. Exhale, a big push off our left foot. We stand up tall, gentle warrior. We drop the shoulders off the ears. We pull the hips back, release the arms out. Hinge to your left. Lower that left arm down wherever it works for you. Still trying to pull the back of that right hand back to stack those shoulders up. Deep breath, inhale. Bend into that left knee again. Push off your left foot, come back up for gentle warrior. Bending the knee here, the left knee. Rotate that right hip forward. Find your focus here. Bring your hands to your heart. Visual focal point out front because we're shifting that way. We shift forward, lift our right foot so that our foot is pointed straight down, toes to the ground, heel reaching toward the back wall. Are your hips and shoulders even, parallel? You want to be standing out of your left hip, but keeping your knee a little bit soft. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, we push off our left foot. Our right knee comes forward. Square those hips and shoulders here, landing your right foot down the shin. And then bring your hands to your hips. Check to see if they're balanced. You're a flamingo. Think pink. Inhale, fill. Step your right foot down. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up tall. Just a couple of swan dives here. Exhale, release it down. And then bring it up. And you can go whatever pace feels good. We're just getting some nice release through our joints. One more. This time we stay all the way down. Our fingertips meet the mat. We step back to our plank. Wrap those biceps forward. Palms pulling back toward toes, long through the back of your neck. Exhale, press into your down dog. Hands pushing forward, heart reaching through. Exhale, we come out to our plank. Choose knees or toes. Brace your core, elbows up. Slide your hips forward. Your sphinx, your cobra, your up dog. Whatever's feeling good. Shoulders away from ears. Front of the hips are heavy. Pressing through the tops of the feet. On your exhale, lower your rib cage down. Again, we move those tented fingertips out wide. Your elbows and wrists should be aligned. They're off the mat. We roll the shoulders back. Trust the heart up. Then pull the right shoulder back. Draw the left shoulder across. Draw the left shoulder back, lift high, and then rotate that right shoulder across. Then that right shoulder pulls back. We lower the rib cage down. We move the hands to the side to the waist. We tone the belly, choose knees or toes, get strong. Push away from the ground. Exhale into your down dog. Look back at your toes. Give your heels an up and down motion. Maybe nod your head. Take a deep breath. Then lift your heels. Bring your knees wide. Soften your hips. Find your child's pose. Let your forehead either rest on the mat or bring your hands in underneath your forehead so it will rest there. If your hands are free from your forehead, then maybe they wrap to the sides. Let your hips, your rib cage, move gently side to side. Take a long inhale through your nose. Exhale, side away. With your next breath, gently round your spine back up to your seat. Bring your hips and knees around. Scoot to the front. Finding this nice tall seat, sweep your fingertips on. Drop your shoulders off your ears. Flex your ankles so that they come in towards your shins. Then the arms come forward without losing any of the length through the sides of your waist. That forward hinge. Take a deep breath. Exhale, push your heels down, reach your arms out wide. Look to your right, rotate your right arm back, your left arm forward. Try not to shift your hips or heels. Then that left hand is going to drop to the outside of your right leg. As you push with the back of that hand, you're trying to draw that left shoulder blade across. Your right arm's trying to reach the opposite angle as your left. A deep breath. Exhale, we come back to our tall center. Heels push down, we rotate to our right, to our left, sorry. The right arms come in across. That right hand then drops, it pushes. Then the back of that left hand pulls back, trying to form a long angle. Inhale, we come back to our center. We release our arms. We take that left ankle, bring it up onto our right thigh. You want to avoid putting any weight on your kneecap and flex the ankle. Then bring your hands behind. Step your right foot in. Turn your hands around. Roll your shoulders back. As you push off the heels of your hands, trying to come up high onto your sits bones and reach your lower back space up and forward. So we really get into that left glute space. Maybe the toes of your right foot lift to nudge a little more space into that hip. If it's too much, you keep your toes down. Feel free to add a little movement if you can nudge a little more space. We then slide that right leg out. The left knee comes up, the right elbow comes up and around that left knee. Left hand moves further back. So as you push with your right elbow, use your left fingertips to nudge your left shoulder away. Take a deep breath. Inhale, rotate back through your center. Let that left leg come out. Bring your right ankle above your left knee. Again, we're flexing that ankle so it's not rotated. The hip is open to the side. Hands move back so we can lean back. Find space for that left foot to step in. Then we turn our fingertips away. We roll our shoulders back. We lift up high onto our sits bones. Lower back space is lifted, reaching forward. Maybe you lift those left toes, create a little more space. Maybe you add some movement to it. You're paying attention to where your hip feels okay. We take a deep breath. We exhale. Inhale, we slide our left leg out, cross our right knee over. That left arm comes up, the elbow comes across that right knee. It presses. We turn and look over our right shoulder as our left shoulder presses across. Inhale, we come back to our center. We'll bring the bottoms of our feet into our butterfly here. Try to press your outer knees away, big toes in tight together, hearts lifted. You can have hands behind, hands in front, wherever it feels best for you. And then your heart is reaching out front, hinging from the sides of your waist, moving into whatever space works for you. Nice deep breath. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. As you release from there, any leg position that feels nice for you. We'll anchor into our sits bones. They're nice and balanced. We'll roll our shoulders back. We'll open our palms. Our breath gets long and slow through the nose. Our exhales are also moving through the nose. The shoulder blades are sinking heavy into your back pockets. Gravity is drawing your body down into your mat. Each breath gets longer. With your next inhale, reach your fingertips to the sky. Your exhale will bring your hands to your heart center. And it's with a gentle bow forward that we say namaste. Good work.